Before I start this video, I want to give my condolences to the family of NASCAR Hall of Famer Bobby Allison, who unfortunately passed away a day before this video was uploaded. Credited for his 85 Cup Series victories, his 1983 NASCAR Cup Series championship, and his 3 Daytona 500 victories, he also created the Alabama Gang, and for that, he will always be missed by the NASCAR community. Hello everyone, I'm STJ. Welcome back to NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. It's also been a while since I've last played this game. Last time I remember we had a terrible National Series race at Kansas. I'm trying to find the point standings, just to remind you of the point situation. So, in the modified series, we continued our advantage, and we now have 116 points on Danny Ross. So with those final few races, we're not going to do any modified series racing in this episode, but with that advantage, we just need a few more good races and we're going to win the championship. So that's definitely good to see. Unfortunately for this episode, we have to start off with another National Series race, this time at Charlotte, aka Old Spice Speedway. Off we go into practice. Weird thing about this track is that, I mean, I wouldn't say weird, but sometimes the lanes like to bottleneck down, because you see right here, technically you could run down there. Like, I don't honestly know if you should, because, who would actually want to run down there? But then it once again opens up and then closes down into the apron. So if you find yourself on a bad line, just hit the wall. If you find yourself on a bad line, you can be forced to back up just to not total your car on the apron. Ow. Not another... I'm trying to look through all of these setup screens, just trying to see what I can do about the setup just being tight, but again, later on in the road, the car's just going to get loose because of how dumb the handling can be. So I don't really know how to take it besides shortening the gear ratios, because we definitely need more of that speed. Trying to start another lap. Hopefully we can get something faster done. A little drift up, but since there's no one really around, I think we'll be fine. We shouldn't be losing any time with that. It's just in the race that might be a concern because of all the cars trapping us on the outside. We definitely want to be down low. Coming out of turn 4. Improving below 31 seconds, but I wonder if there's something else I can do on the next lap. Very good entry into turn 3. I really like that. A little bounce on the apron, but that's okay. Ooh, almost improved. But there's probably nothing else I can really do. We'll just head into qualifying and just hopefully we do better in Kansas. Even though we probably won't. Starting our first qualifying lap. I honestly don't know what we need in order to get pole. I'm just going to qualify for the heck of it and hope we're not last. Decent run for 1 and 2. Then we'll head into turns 3 and 4. Gas it back up. I don't know if holding the throttle all the way throughout and running high earned us anything or maybe lost us some, but we're in 6th regardless. Holding it all the way around 1 and 2. Down into turns 3 and 4, looking for anything extra that can get us a pole. We shouldn't need much. Oh, a little tap on the wall, that might cost us some.
Hey, that puts us towards the front. Good job.
4th, we still improve regardless. Just 1/10 off, that's all I needed to get pole. But before we could do the Bush Series, or National Series, whatever heck you want to call it in this game, we have to also qualify for the truck race at Texas Motor Speedway. We are running the Silverado 350. Now practicing at Texas Motor Speedway. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out my buttons again. It's gonna be weird to see how it handles here, because in a truck, or alright, I guess that's not gonna work. Sometimes racing in a truck, at least from what I see, you can probably take this track flat out all the way around, at least until the tires start wearing. But I guess for now, we're gonna have to learn the best places to back off, and look at that, just a little throttle blip, and we're holding it all the way around. Oh, and it's a... That's not good. Let's try this again, trying to get a lap under our belts at Texas. Little throttle blip, and we're able to hold it all the way around. Just can't get loose like the last time we attempted this. There you go. That was a really good corner. Might need a bit more off throttle on entry into 3, but the truck still feels very good. And oh, whoops, meant to go to car setup. Okay, definitely could get more speed out of the truck. Let's try. Let's go with that setup, and then to downforce I don't know if I should risk it, but we'll do just 1 inch on that note. First lap with the new setup. Let's see if we can improve from a 29.3. On train tracks on that white line. But didn't need to go up the throttle as much. The line feels much better than the first attempt. To the line. A little screen freeze, I apologize, but we improved to 0.285. I wonder if there's more we can do on the second lap. Just curious. Probably entered a bit too late, but we're going to try to hold it through. Yeah, we just have to learn to be very precise and enter early into turn 3. Look at that, it's still over a 10 faster, so just need a good qualifying session and we can be on for another truck win. Through turn 4, ready to start this qualifying session at Texas. Time back, throttle blip really good, holding it all the way throughout. Truck still feels very fast as we head up towards the wall on exit. Was able to hold it pretty good. Another great run through 3 and 4. This might get us the pole. If we're lucky.
One more time around.
No, it's only 4th right now. Gonna have to do a bit more on this lap. Felt much better through 1 and 2 than before. But once again, try to hold it all the way through 3 and 4. Car sticks really good to this track.
Top dog, man. Awesome
Do we get it? Yes, we do! Almost beating 29 seconds. And just only half a tenth over second place. But now it's time to head back to Lowe's for the Little Trees 300. We're starting 4th in this race. Gonna have to go for the lead early before the tire wear sets in. And off we go at Charlotte. Trying to find that low line, but we have it locked out pretty good right now. We started right behind Paul Menard. Sharing a bit of draft, trying to get to that inside early. It works. At least for now it did. Didn't hold the line pretty good. As we slide off of turn 4, trying to hold on to the top 5. Oh god. Oh, that was not a good idea. I thought just trying to. Please don't come up and hit me. I thought trying to like move the car slowly down there would discourage the AI, but didn't work very well as we're still falling back. Now we're just trying to hang on to the top 10. I don't know what that could do. Heading back down the inside of a 109, entering turn 1. Got a good pass, but we're once again offline. This car just doesn't like to hold lines, apparently. But can we use speed to get ahead again? No, we can't. Still stuck on the outside as we have more cars just passing through us. First 3 laps are in the books, running 12th right now. Ow! Even in a trial, but we can't hold it down straight as Kyle Busch is now trying to get past us. I'm going to back off a bit, try to take the inside again. So in just a few laps, we're down to 13th. I don't know what the team is doing to this freaking car. And it does it again. So, entries and exit, this car doesn't want to behave. Oh god, yeah, that was my fault that time. I hit the apron, and now the 37 is going through us. Does this team just suck at building cars for the race? Like, we have a good one for qualifying, but that's all they know. As that's the 2 of Ron Hornaday going around us. Oh my god, this car is horrible. What the hell was that for? What did I do to this guy? Oh, and look at that, he takes himself out with that. Alright, I can already tell there's nothing I can salvage out of this race if we keep this up. We're just gonna have to pit early and hope we get a lucky break from this race. So, we can repair the damage. We only want to pit road anyway. So again, I don't know what to do about the car. It just wants to be tied on both. It wants to be tied on entry, get loose on exit. But this team does not know how to build cars for the race. I don't know what this team expects me to do with a crap car like this. But at least we had a good pit stop.
Looks like we're the only car on pit road during that entire caution.
That's the point, dude. Green flag, 15 laps to go. Hopefully we can stretch out this fuel run. Paul Menard right now is leading the races. What the heck are these guys doing to get that far ahead? Like, that's so... I don't know what it is about the EA sports games. the cars just get out ahead so early on. Oh, we have cars pitting. Deciding to wait until right after the caution to take their pit stop for some reason. I don't know if I should just risk it for the pass right now or if I should just wait till they pit. But we're getting past the 86 anyway. Oh. Sorry about the screen freeze. Apparently the track is still running pretty good on the emulator. It's just this track at random points just wants to have the screen freezes, which is weird. All those cars now heading back onto the track. Trying to make the car stick all the way through the corner. It's like, it's harder than trying to load crap into a freaking U-Haul. Halfway through at Old Spice Speedway. Fuel, I think right now is running okay. We went back green starting lap 10. So our halfway on the fuel load should be 17 or 15 laps, so 7. I don't know, honestly. Getting back around the 86 on the inside. Oh, Dale Jr.'s in the lead now. More cars entering the pits. That's going to move us up the order as the 86 has a run on the high side.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's speed up there. 10 laps left. No target. Clear, all clear.
Whoa, sideways on Apex. All the cars coming into pit lane. That puts us into 8th. Maybe even more because of... Oh no, these are cars I think were already on pit lane. Alright, forget about that. Tim Fidua is now in the lead as we get around to this lap car of 152. Halfway on fuel, so... No, what are you... I just got dumped by the 128. Our freaking lap car decides to just dump me. Look at that. What are you doing? Wait, is Ashton Lewis's sponsor advertised here? Does dude not have any sponsors? Okay, well, we're gonna be in the lead thanks to this caution, but it's actually going to hurt us a lot because all those guys on new tires are now going to be right behind us because a lap car can't mind his frickin' business. Can't let Dale Jr. pass. Looks like Paul Bernard's going to move to the inside of Dale Jr. as we now have to block both lanes. Just car can't hold the inside. That's gonna even leave room for Kyle Busch. Gonna have to brake really early for these corners from now on. Whoa, Dale Jr. playing it risky. As Ron Hornaday will also get passed. Trying to settle in 4th. Some of these lap cars, though, might actually help us because that's going to hold off some of the lead cars. As we have 3 laps to go, we might still hang in there for a top 5 in this race. Low fuel, but I think we can make it 3 more laps. Mainly thanks to the caution, but still. Honestly, dude, I think we have the perfect strategy to win the race. It was just a stupid lapped car who I'm probably going to dump the next race for it. He just wanted to ruin everything for us. Stuck on the outside again as the 86 had to run on the inside. Oh, very sideways. down to 9th. I could at least share some draft probably with Tiny Buchanan. Got a really good throttle management on exit from here on out to hold on to the top 10. Just can't afford these slides anymore. Oh, sliding against. Gotta stop the sliding. I think that's Tim Fadeaway in the 12 that just passed us. Trying to keep the inside locked down. I don't care if it's lap cars who pass us. I just want the top 10. Coming to the line. We hang on for 9th. Finally, we get a top 10 in this damn series. Wally Renshaw holds off Herbie Sadler to take home the win.
Elliott Sadler calling. You know, you got quite a fan following out there these days. So I think we might...
Another production car race, this time with Elliott Sadler at Phoenix. Bring it, man. But now we have to go to Texas. Hopefully this race is much better than the National Series race. Like, it wasn't bad, it's just that even though we got top 10, we had to try like all friggin' race just to get it, so hopefully we don't have to work as hard. Starting right next to the 108, and it's green flag here in Fort Worth, Texas. What is the outside line doing to get all that speed again? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. As 163 is even looking for a run. That whole outside has a run, but we don't. Getting our speed back through 1 and 2. Now just gotta work on the 108 again. Down the inside. Couldn't quite make it stick. Still hanging on to the truck pretty well, though. Looking to be inside again, this time into 1 and 2. Might just make it work. Still side by side down the back straightaway. A little slide on the apex of 3 and 4. That might have cost us a chance at the lead. As it's still the 108 trying to hold us off. Gotta hang back for now. Maybe some little intimidator might help us. Never mind, back down the inside and a huge run this time. Ah, sorry about that. I mean, that kind of helped us, but I did not mean to do that. Dang, he is still hanging with us. Am I the only one that does that leaning with the truck in the banking just to get it to turn more? Oh crap, if that was... I got way too tight there. And that's going to leave Bill Lester in the lead. Maybe another run on the inside might help. It doesn't. Bill Lester clears this pretty easily. Gonna have to look for another run out of turn 3. Yeah, the tightness is really setting into the truck now. It's going to make it a lot harder just to catch up to the leaders. Look at that. Bill is now already looking at checking out of here. Crap. Another run, this time by the 177, drops us down a place.
20 down, 20 left to go.
So even starting on pole isn't going to help us lead the race.
Car
As now Travis Quapple wants to move up.
Stands up. Good position now.
What is the outside line doing just to be that much faster? Like, I need to freaking know.
Watch the outside. Still on target.
Whoa, there's contact in the back. Someone's in the wall. That's going to split up the field quite a bit.
Drop back to fourth. Both sides clear. Fuel is at half.
Halfway on fuel. Gonna have to pit early here to hopefully undercut the leaders. But how soon do we want to pit? That's the real question. Ow! I know the truck's getting tight, but I didn't expect it to be that tight. Ow, come on, stop. Stop sliding. Stop sliding.
Stay patient. You're about 3 seconds behind.
Yep, that was my fault too. Sorry, Brandon. And now Matt Crafton is using the outside to get around. Oh, grief. The freaking apron tried to take us out, but we have guys already pitting on lap 11. We should probably look at pitting too. Trying to manage the throttle all the way through, just backing out of it, but it still wasn't enough to avoid the wall.
We drop back a spot. Let's push. There you go. All clear. Watch that left run. Too hot coming into the pit.
What?
Gonna make for a long stop.
How is that a speeding penalty? I didn't even cross a line yet. Like, I couldn't see the freaking pit entry line.
4 tire stop this time.
Like, where's the pit entry line? Oh god, I messed that up too. Great, now I'm gonna be held for 5 seconds.
You got some traffic. Easy on the merge.
Like, I passed that white line, but the pit menu didn't show up until just a bit later, so that couldn't have been the pit line. Again, I don't know. We're just gonna have to hang on to this truck for 14 more miserable laps. Bill Lester is now in the pits as we climb back into the top 30. Question is, how many spots did that speeding penalty cost us? As the new leader, the 178, is also in the pit lane. We're back on the lead lap as we're getting more spots on these guys exiting the pits. That's Chad Chaffin and B18 who are now going around.
Cars up ahead, emerging onto the track. Clear, clear, all clear.
One of those cars or trucks was still on the apron, so we went from being in the top 10 to now outside the top 20, probably because of that speeding penalty. Finally caught up to a couple of these trucks down the inside of the 56. Maybe even B82. Ooh, almost 3 wide. Trying to hold it all the way around. That's one truck down, trying to pass the 82. Almost into the top 20, just gotta clear the 82 as Travis Quapple is now in the lead with 8 to go. Oh, we cleared it, but we could have held on to the inside. Now the 56 is trying to get around.
Don't worry about it.
That's gonna cost us both spots all over again.
Whatever you need, you're clear. 10 seconds, Simon. Outside, outside, you got one outside. Still staying
Almost around the 82. This is attempt number 2 at trying to stay in the top 20. As Chad Chaffin is now closing in on us with a mission. Getting the inside line rolling all over again. Tires are going to be freaking worn out anyway. I don't know what you want me to do. Still an intense battle between me and the 56. I'm trying to manage this slide. Don't want it to jump out on me. Especially in a battle like this. And we're clear into 20th. But he still wants the outside, is trying to make it work. Oh, just barely cleared him. As now we have to block Chad Chaffin. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was... Ow, ow! You gotta be kidding me. There I go. Freaking out of it again because Chad doesn't know how to back off when someone's wrecking in front of him. But the race is not over. I don't think they made any laps count during that. I don't know why they didn't just end the race there. Ah, crap. Yep, tires are... Yeah, these tires are unsalvageable at this rate. As well, the 56 trying to block down low and is completely out of it. And he's on the apron. Does he have a problem? Something looks very wrong with that 56 as we went from pole in this race to not leading a lap to now probably not even getting a top 25. Very low fuel. I don't freaking care. Well, we do get that top 25. We're around 135. But that's still 24 spots down. All because we can't build a truck that handles long term. But now we have the showdown race with Elliott Sadler. This is going to be interesting to see what we're driving for this one. Off we go at Phoenix. And we're racing the infield route, not the actual oval itself. And though I gotta say, this oval, the tri-oval configuration being used for this track, back before the whole, oh, sorry Elliot, back before the whole reconfiguration, I think it was after 2011. Oh, days we're way off, yeah. Why are you so, oh god, I forgot. Why did I forget this was an infield road course race? Ow, come on. Yeah, we just... all because we don't know the track, we just fumbled it just like that. So yeah, Elliott is making a complete clown of us. Look at that. Over 15-second gap. So yeah, that's one production car we will not be unlocking. Now we have the option here to either race at Martinsville in the Truck Series or Old Spice in the National Series. Pretty obviously going to race at Old Spice. Not only because like I'm not doing it because it's an easier track to win on. It's just that you have to make a name for yourself in the higher series if you want to move up to Cup. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the Truck Series temporarily. No adjustments to the car. We're going straight in. Probably for the best, because you know how random handling is on here. Start of lap 1. here at Old Spice are pretty much probably will be the only chance of getting a National Series win this season. Depending on our contract for next season, as you know, this is only like a one-star team in the series. If we could somehow get a better contract, we probably could have a chance at like better cars, better chance of a championship. But at the same time, I kind of want to add a Truck Series title to my thing as well. So I don't know what to do on that note, but we have a 46.447 already putting us on pole. Great flag! Hoping to carry this pole into a win, but first we're gonna have to beat Ron Hornaday at the start. Side by side down the front straightaway, it's turn 1. Get that better exit out of turn 2, and just like that, we are clear into the lead. Car's pretty calm through that hairpin, but we're gonna have to really be careful on that, because if you try to apply too much throttle at certain points, you're going to lose the car there. It's now lap 2, and we are now ahead by a whole second. A little tight on the exit of 2, but the car's still under control. Make that 2 seconds already on lap 3. Pretty much why I'm going to do a lot of skipping in this video, because I'm not going to try to bore all of you. Oh, whoa, drift at the airpit again. Gotta be able to manage that. And now that I realize it, we're barely burning through any fuel. Looking at the fuel gauge right now. So, not gonna have to worry about halfway pitting or whatever the heck to worry about fuel. Oh, another drift, no. What did I do? Like, I'm genuinely honest. I want to know what I did wrong there, because I didn't do anything. Like, all I did was let the car roll out as always through the corner, and then it does that. No, I'm not gonna put on the frickin' caution. Alright, so gonna have to worry about the gap now, because even though I can pull a gap pretty easily at this track, once tire wear starts becoming a factor, especially if you have cars close to you, I might have to worry about it. As Ron Hornaday is looking everywhere for a gap, but is now gonna have to battle with Kyle Busch for the second spot, reopening the gap as we head back to the line. Officially on lap 10. Now that I think about it, I might turn into Chase Elliott in this series, because the only opportunity I have at winning is on a road course. Might just be another road course. There it is again! Genuinely explain what I'm doing wrong in that corner. It's the same thing every time, but it picks now to spin out. And even when I'm cranking the wheel all the way to the right, as soon as the slide starts, it spins out. Like, that's not how a car behaves. It's not how a freaking car is supposed to behave in this series. Not in a game, real world, or wherever the hell. Okay, gonna have to calm down. So, we won't repair the damage, I'm not gonna worry about it. 4 tires, full tank, do all of that. And given how it appears fuel runs good here, I'm gonna try to make this fuel run stretch the rest of the way. Aw, crap, some cars are passing us on pit road. Or, no, those were cars that were had made to their box, but Ron Hornaday's gonna pass us regardless, so we have someone we'll need to pick off on the restart. Don't know why we're on the pace car on that, but green flag. Just need to get back around Ron Hornaday as we throw a little block on Kyle Busch. Oh, and we have a huge run on Ron Hornaday thanks to turns 1 and 2. Down the inside of a hairpin. And we're almost halfway through the race, just gotta get past the line. As we once again try to hold off Ron Hornaday. Caught that slide there. Well, technically it didn't start, but still I sort of caught it. So yeah, I don't know how easy I have to go on the car just to avoid spinning, but apparently we have to be like slugs. 9 laps to go at Old Spice. The gap is pretty much stabilized. Like, it was 2 seconds earlier, but now it's closer to 1.5. Again, it just depends on the tire wear, whether or not you'll gain time or close time on those behind. Just a weird situation. There's the tire wear. The right front tire is officially halfway done. Still should last us the rest of the way, but the car is going to be much more tighter, especially on the left-hand turns. And Ron Hornaday is actually less than a second behind now. Holy crap. Halfway on fuel, we shouldn't have to worry about that either. We have not even 7 laps to go at this point. Alright, make that. Both front tires now halfway worn. As we now have 6 laps to go, it is now going to be a tire game from here on out. As you just saw, we had a huge lockup. I probably missed the braking point a bit. But now we have, they said on the radio, the left rear wearing out. So now we're probably going to be loose. Or some looseness is going to set in, especially on exit, as Ron Hornaday is now on our rear bumper. We're going to have to really hold the preferred line. Another block. Just keep throwing blocks on Ron Hornaday. As we close in on 4 to go. I think that's also Kyle Busch right behind him. As we brake nice and early for the final turn. 4 laps to go at Old Spice, and now Kyle Busch is joining the battle. If I could somehow get those two to battle side by side, that might help us gain some time as Ron Hornaday gets a bit loose. And now contact! Ron Hornaday is kind of out of a running now, as Kyle Busch is looking for a way around. Kyle Busch looks high, but it's not enough. And now Ron Hornaday is actually closing it. That's how slow I am right now. The whole field is able to close in on us and close gaps in just 1 lap, all because of me. As now Kyle Busch loses his line a bit. Ooh, very sideways, had to hang on to it. I saw more contact in the back. Was that Kyle Busch and Ron Hornaday again? We're only a couple laps away from our first National Series victory. Probably our only chance to do so. Ashton Lewis gave Ron Hornaday a bumper. Saw that in a mirror. Fuel continues to run low, but I don't care about that at all. I'm pretty sure we'll make it. Much better entry into this corner, all thanks to him. Only because... Oh, crap. I don't know Kyle Busch had that kind of run, but I think now we're going to have to use the Intimidator. Oh, he got loose. This might be our only chance. We're going to send it in. Oh, crap. Sorry, Kyle, but that's... It's all part of racing. I'm sorry. Oh my god, and Ron Hornaday tries to do the dive bomb and... Oh my... I swear none of it... I'm not wrecking anyone on purpose. I did not expect any of that stuff, and then once I was offline, I couldn't do anything. I swear none of that. My hitting, it was intentional. Inside again. Gonna have to dive bomb for the win. Oh no, it's not enough. Oh my. Oh. My only chance. That was my only chance. Even when I sent it, Kyle Busch hang on to it and my car just lost it. Oh, and I made 2 big rivals out of that race. That was probably completely deserved. At least we get to go back to modifieds after this. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see more NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup videos, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully we don't have to resort to that again.